You are most well known at the moment for Officer Julius in Bosch. Can you tell my viewers a little bit about your character?
Wow. Officer Julius Edgewood is a cop on the new Amazon series Bosch, and he's no nonsense. His partner is Julia Brasher, who's played by Annie Wershing. And we have a love-hate relationship. I'm ride or die for my partner, but at the same time, I ride her and I give her a hard time because, I want her to be the best. And, my opinion is that she doesn't do things the way that I would do things all the time. So I kind of ride her and give her a hard time. But I'm pretty hardcore on the show, I would say. Yeah.
You're not a hardcore person to talk to one-on-one at the moment. How do you get into your character?
Um, you know, when you're on the set and you put that uniform on, I think it's easy for me to dive into it. The writing is impeccable. As soon as you read the lines and you have the uniform on and you're working with these amazing actors, it's pretty easy. Yeah, definitely.
Can you give us a basic plot rundown so that my viewers know a little more about the show and what you're doing on it?
Okay, great. Well, Bosch is based on the Michael Connelly novels. Michael Connelly's written, I think, about 18 or 19 books. He sold millions of copies worldwide, and he has a character in his books that is Harry Bosch, and he's an LAPD detective. So in the first season of Bosch is based on two books that he wrote, which is The Concrete Blonde and City of Bones. Bosch has stumbled upon a cold case, a 13-year-old child who was murdered. He finds the bones, and it's his job to find out exactly what happened to this child.
And it goes from there.
Yeah, and Bosch is played by Mr. Titus Welliver, who is phenomenal. He's amazing.
I was going to say the cast outline, it's huge. You've got a number of people on the show.
Yeah.
You're going to become like a family after working together so much.
Absolutely. We're already a family. We show up on set and it's hugs all around. It's hugs and it's high fives, because, you're spending long hours with people. You just get to know them, and everybody on that show is just super down to earth and just super cool. And, from obviously the actors all the way up to the executive producers, Yeah.
That's awesome
Definitely.
to hear. Do you
Yeah.
guys film in LA?
Films in Los Angeles. One thing that I'm proud of with Bosch is the fact that, they make LA a character. And so, when you watch the series, you're going to see landmarks that you recognize. You're going to see parts of the city. You're like, wait, that was on Bosch. I just saw that, And they pride themselves on that. They stayed in LA when a lot of other productions are, going elsewhere, and they made this city a character. And I think it comes across great on screen. Yeah.
I have one more question I try to
What's up?
ask each of my guests.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually about your socks.
My what?
Your socks.
Socks.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe that socks tell a lot about a person, and I'd like to know if you will show me your socks.
Of course I'll show you. You want me to show you both? One?
Sure, yeah.
It's the same on both sides. Can you see?
Black, yeah.
Black socks.
Always?
No, not always. I like ankle socks mainly, but I think with the attire that I'm wearing, that these socks make more sense. But I like ankle socks just because they're very comfortable. You don't feel them on your calf. You know what I mean? They stop right at your ankles, so you don't get any unnecessary rubbing or friction.
Right? It's not too tight. It's in the perfect loose fitting spot.
Exactly.
I'm happy to hear it.
Oh, no socks. Okay,
No
but you do have a
socks
foot
today.
tattoo.
I do. And it kind of goes with my sock theme. When I wear socks, I wear mismatched socks, but there has to be a theme.
I'm going to let you in on a little secret.
I'm excited.
In high school, I would wear mismatched socks. I don't really care about socks. Nobody sees them, right? So people would call me Make Do.
Really?
And that means
That's a good name.
that means that I make do with what I have. So I had matching socks. I would just grab the first couple socks that I saw. Yeah, exactly. If it's mismatched, then it's mismatched, So
Make do. I like it.
there you go.
Very
It's a
cool.
little secret from me to you.
I like it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Pleasure.